There's an update. Let's do this. What's good, guys? So we've actually got a news update from Capital Games, which is very, very welcome. And the first one, Grand Arena Season 5, we've got a Smuggler base set of feats, which is really sweet because I'm actually a big fan of this faction. So it begins on the 2nd of March to actually join, which means the defense set would be the 3rd, and then offense for at least me will be on the 4th, which is actually the due date of my first baby. So that'll be interesting. If he comes on time, may have to record that on my phone from hospital. Who knows? We'll see. Anyhow, let's have a look at the feats they've given us. We have I'm putting together a crew, game prepared 50 times in Grand Arena. Shouldn't be too difficult if you actually use this team on offense. The only real issue here would be that particularly in the higher divisions, it's going to be quite difficult to beat quite a few of the defensive teams with smugglers. Trying to think off the top of my head who I would even go up against. There's pretty much just like Malik, Grievous, and all those kind of teams on defense, and they're going to absolutely smash my smugglers. But I'm sure I'll find a way to do this somehow. Hopefully there'll be an Ewok team left there recklessly that I can smash through. Fast enough for you, old man. We're home, and I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but I accept it. Feature 3 different feats involving using characters who were pilots or co-pilots of the Millennium Falcon of that era, which is the Rebellion, Resistance, and the solo movie. So, trying to think who that's going to be. Obviously, Han, Chewie, young Lando, young Han, L3. Anyone else? Obviously, Resistance. So yeah, Rey and Co, Rey, Finn, and so on. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, that's given us a nice broad amount of factions to pull characters from in order to actually get those. So I assume it's involved, like, you know, get kills with those or beat a team with 2 or 3 of these within the team. Something along those lines. I guess we'll see exactly what it'll be. But I mean, that shouldn't be as difficult as putting together a crew. 3 of a kind, field all 3 Millennium Falcons in a fleet arena battle and win. Are you kidding me? Yeah. A little short of somebody helping me on my shard and putting in, you know, a gimme team for me to beat. I don't see a particularly easy way of getting that legitimately unless you have a Relic 7 holdo in which you could stick these all under the Radius, because obviously Rey's Falcon's pretty good under it, so is Han's because it grants Foresight, which actually goes along with the kit, and Lando's Falcon's actually just a pretty good ship in general. We call it in as a late reinforcement, clean up the enemy team. So yeah, I think unless you've really wailed out on the Radius, that's going to be another tough one unless you've got somebody on your shard chat to help you. Okay, on to the 4th one. I never thought I'd be smuggling myself when a Grand Arena battle using 4 characters who hid in the smuggling compartment of the Millennium Falcon. So this can be Raid Han, Legendary Chewie, Fanboy Luke Skywalker, or... oh no, actually we're all 4 of them. Okay, and Old Ben Kenobi. God, that's not pretty. I suppose you could do Old Ben lead. You've got the, what was it, Dodge, I'm pretty sure his lead was based around. I'm sure it was him back in the day with Luminara and that, with those annoying dodge mechanics. So, yeah, Old Ben lead with Han, Chewie, Luke, insert, I don't know, R2, something like that. I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult if you've got a B tier team to beat. And pretty much everyone is going to have those characters. I nearly have that team developed on my alt from 2 years ago, which was free to play, that I abandoned and barely played, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Next, ain't it a beautiful sight? Field 4 cargo ships in Fleet Arena and win. Yeah, again, I mean, most of these fleet ones are fairly easy if you're on a chat and you can just communicate with somebody that also wants it. That's what most people are doing anyway. Dawn's Crimson Light. Win a Grand Arena battle using a squad containing Maul and Qi'ra. Interesting. I like the sound of that. It's a shame they don't really have any synergy in this game. We didn't get enough characters from Solo. We didn't get enough version of Maul. And Qi'ra doesn't really have any connection with those characters in this as regards as kits and stuff. So, again, you're going to have to just basically plug Maul into a Qi'ra team, I suppose. And I'm screwed on that one because I got level 53 Darth Maul's Gear 7. So once again, more coming back to bite me in the butt. Let the Wookiees win is next. Win 4 Grand Arena battles using a squad containing at least one Wookiee. Tally will love this one. Vandal Chewie, Legendary Chewie, Veteran Smuggler Chewie, or Big Z Zalba. Right. So, win 4 battles using at least one Wookiee. That really shouldn't be very difficult at all. You're going to get that Chewie one as part of doing the I never thought I'd be smuggling myself one. Vandor is going to be in the Smuggler team, so you could do that along with the Darth Maul one. Then Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca. What do you do with him? I mean, does anyone even have him developed? I certainly don't, so I won't be doing anything with him. But Zalba, obviously, just plug him in with Old Republic, and you can actually beat a fair few B and C tier teams with them, so that shouldn't be a very difficult one either. Lastly, Pure Sabak. Defeat 12 enemy units with Young Lando, Lando Calrissian, Young Han, or Raid Han. So basically, most of the versions, the key versions of these characters, and that shouldn't be too difficult because most of those are decent. I imagine not many of us have old school Lando developed to the point we're going to be able to take out, you know, Gear 12s and relics and such, but Young Lando, Young Han, and Standard Han, they tend to be all developed. So again, not too bad, not too bad. There's a bunch of portraits that we're going to get from that one as well. What else we got down there? Get a portrait for the Crimson, Dawn's Crimson Light. You get one for Coruscant Underworld Police. Yeah, I don't really care about that one. Who needs a cut portrait? I'm sure somebody will use it. I never thought I'd be smuggling myself only a portrait that has been requested for over a year. The Crate. Are you serious? Right, well, that's all the news to do with that. Season 5, I could have sworn it was Season 6 coming up. I know we had two like test ones because they screwed it up. I give up counting track of these seasons. But anyway, Smugglers. Hopefully everybody is ready for that one. Some interesting feats. Not many of them look too difficult, particularly if you're going to do them with the assistance of people on your shard in regards to the fleet ones anyhow. Alright, lastly, the event calendar for March. Anything remotely interesting? I had heard Finalizer was on here somewhere. Okay, so Radis is back on the 12th of March. That's sweet. Finalizer, okay, on the 18th. Nice. I suspect, obviously, we're going to need all the First Order ships on this. And don't be surprised if we need those less obvious, less developed, less popular Sith ships, such as the B-28 Bomber and Assassin Sith Fighter. I would not be at all surprised if both of those get lumped in, maybe even Palp Shuttle as well. It's going to be ships that not everybody is going to have developed, just like the last lot. Not everyone has the Ebon Hawk developed, therefore they've missed out on the Radis, and yeah, that's probably going to be the same thing on the Finalizer. So be aware of that. Get those Sith ships developed because it's probably going to be them. Looking forward, anything else remotely interesting? Okay, Radis is back again on the 27th. Not bad. Oh, Finalizer's there again as well on the 30th. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to get that twice that month, as well as the Radis, which we have like today or yesterday. Territory battles. I'm looking for Grand Arena. There we go. Stream content. So obviously we've got that one starting then. It's going to carry straight through to the week of the 23rd. Okay, nice. Happy to see that. So yeah, that's the news. Not a ton of news, but news nonetheless. At least we got some sort of communication from Capital Games. I'm looking forward to this season. Very, very looking forward to this season. And I live for streaming, especially on Galaxy Heroes, obviously. I was about to say Knights of the Republic. Getting confused with my other stream. I'm really looking forward to a new season of Grand Arena to play with you guys. And the Finalizer, going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a very offensive ship. Not been too impressed with the Radis, and the First Order have a better fleet that's already currently in the game, so will probably be better initially starting until some new Resistance and First Order ships get added to the game at a later date. So that's the news. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, we out of here.